5,740 pounds, just coming in on trade. One owner, Gulfstream 28-foot box, probably 31 foot tip to tail, I don't know offhand. Super slide bunkhouse here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Private front bedroom, one owner. Looks to be very well kept. It is what I would call a, this is very much an entry-level ultralight bunkhouse. So if you're looking to just get your first RV, or if you're trying to upgrade to something with a slide, this could be an awesome opportunity for someone. Keep this for a few years till the kids grow up, swap out of it, and then get the more couples-oriented rig. Like a lot of RVs with this floor plan, when the super slide is closed, it's pretty easy to get through, which is nice. Sometimes when you get these big stick-out countertops like this, you'll run into a problem, but the way that they have kind of the sofa and dinette situated, it's you just kind of snake through here, and there's plenty of room to walk through. You can get to all the storage, the kitchen, the bathroom, the bunks, everything basically. One of the big questions I think anybody should be asking on any used RV is, why is it here? If it's nice, why didn't they keep it? Because it is in excellent shape. Very well maintained by the previous owners. Looks like they were just done towing. And they actually swapped this out for a big, like, 40-foot Cherokee Park model that we had, more couples-oriented floor plan. So evidently, maybe they did some traveling, then decided they were done traveling, and they just wanted to be able to go camping and not have to, like, do camping, if that makes any sense. It does to me. I don't expect it to make sense to you, because if you're thinking like me, you should probably seek psychiatric help. Anyway, all LED lights inside, you know, sips on the power. They didn't go overboard on the lighting. Again, this is an entry-level lightweight. This is not a luxury lightweight, as that phrase seems to be trickling into the business, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it has simple countertops. It's got decent prep space and whatnot. One of the nice things about having maybe a little bit of a reduction in some of the bulky counter cabinet stuff is a more open-feeling, open-breathing floor plan like we have here. We still have central air. We have cabinet ducted heating, which means no vents in the floor to collect heat, because we're actually walking on a laminated floor right now that says aluminum frame, laminated walls and floor. The bunk here, kind of something, really, this is the Gulfstream's attempt to make a Passport 2810 bunkhouse like those that we have here at Haylet's. That's what this is really a clone of, and it's a good functional clone. There's nothing wrong with it. Like they got the ladder wall here, just like the Passport has. I'm not sure if the previous owners, because they did buy a bunk model, or a non-bunk model, I don't think they actually use this for bunkhouse camping. It's hard to tell. It doesn't really look like it was ever used back here. Something that is nice are the extra lights and the USB outlets around all the sleeping areas. They did a good job of that. Before we get to the bathroom, I do want to take a quick look at the pantry here. It's just the right amount of space. It's good for kitchen storage. You could also use it for overflow clothing storage for, you know, kids or guests or whatever. We've got that direct entry bathroom door here, you know, straight out the side of the trailer. Now, it does have a deadbolt entry door, so you can kind of see it hanging open a little bit there. If you know you're a little spooked by that, you can always deadbolt the door. And notice that we've got a skylight, shower surround, and just a simple shower pan, not like a big old tub that has that big scary step in. And that is an interesting place for the toilet paper holder. But you know what I've learned is it never matters where that is installed. It doesn't matter if the factory installs it. It doesn't matter if you install it. The next person to look at your camper, they always say, that's in a dumb spot. So we've got, you know, simple metal mini blinds, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with them, and those things, frankly, are easy to clean. Pleated shades are very attractive, but they are not fun to clean. The interesting thing here, we have swinging privacy bedroom doors, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but the one caution I'll give you guys is if the super slide is closed, you see how this door can open past the slide flange. Well, the door could open behind it, so make sure you look at this door before you open the slide out. The good news is that the slide button is within reach of where I'm standing, so you can very easily line of sight this to make sure you're not going to break it. I just wanted to give somebody that proactive caution here. It's always a good idea to look through the RV before you go moving slide outs anyway. The kitchen cabinetry, simple but effective. You know, they didn't spend extra money on glitz glitter. This is all function, all thriller, no filler. And we do still have some decent kitchen drawer space here. And that extra little wing out countertop. I like how that pops up when we're ready to camp, but it's down for easy access during travel. Entertainment center, again, simple, basic, effective. Bluetooth, DVD stereo if you feel like adding a TV. Looks like this is ready for it, but I don't believe this came with one from the factory level. Now this is a shorter Camp Queen as it sets, but there's an advantage here. That does allow us to walk around the bed. Or, if you feel like sacrificing the walk around ability, if you will, then you can upgrade to an 80-inch residential queen. Now once again, we've got bedside lights and USB outlets. You can see those right up here. Kind of an odd place for USB plugs, because there's no place to really like set down a phone, I guess. You'd have to sort of dangle the cord over here, but if that's the worst I can say about this, then overall they're doing fine. And we do have simple bedroom TV hookups right here, instead of the spinning bedroom TV, which can cause a little bit of a loss of privacy. Just like the inside, the outside looks well maintained. There's still good like gloss on the skin right here. You know, I'm not seeing like hard oxidation, decals aren't peeled, fading, anything like that. Simple solar prep plug right there. And this does have 4-corner stabilizer jacks, and they did one thing very smart here, is they put the switches for those here inside the baggage compartment, which is quite large, by the way. I like them up front here, because when they're outside, then the little unsupervised kid whose parents failed to raise them properly walking through the campground, we've all seen them, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? They can mess with your jack switches, potentially breaking them. Now, you can drop down. You've got these slam latches, magnet catches right here. You can lock that door, and you can keep little Johnny, or Susie, or whoever, away from them. Power awning with partial length LED lighting. We'll look at that as we come around. Power tongue jack. So setting up and breaking camp on this is all push button simple. Again, it's a very simple package. Interestingly, it does not have an enclosed heated underbelly, but that doesn't really offend me. For like 45 years, RVs did not have enclosed heated underbellies, and then suddenly here we're like, oh my lord, it has to have an enclosed underbelly or else I'm gonna freeze my piggies at night. It's just not a thing, guys. It's gonna be okay. Spring, summer, fall camper. That's what this is for. It doesn't have inferior insulation. It just doesn't have superior insulation. There is a black tank flush. We do have storage below that bunk back there. Spare tire does not look to have seen the light of day. Extended rain spouts will help cut down on your black streaks. And again, we've got that direct entry bathroom door for easy access coming and going. Now, this is what I meant by partial LED lighting. And it's interesting, they didn't run it all the way through. But again, like I said, this is more of a beginner entry-level lightweight. And all these little things that make it that also help keep the price tag in check and not out of whack. So this is by far not the most expensive trailer you could ever get. Like I said, if you're looking to do your first camping experience, what's kind of nice about simple is it's not confusing and it's not complicated. So you're not going to be overwhelmed and you're not going to have a disappointing trip your first time out. I think this would be an awesome starter RV, or again, someone if you've got a no-slide camper and the family grew and you just need that space, this one will take care of you just fine. And at less than 5,800 pounds, most anything can tow this. So if that looks good, give us a call. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything between here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.